Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time once again for some more Powerwash Simulator with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, we are starting off with the sub and then moving on to the Richie Rich. Apparently we have a mansion to clean. Last time we finished up with the Spanish villa. And she's turning her what used to be her cat feeding house to a house that is going to house and feed turtles, apparently. I don't know why. We also did an excavator, which is what somebody found in their base, in their lawn, which is just fucking bizarre as hell. Why? That's a good question. That is a very good question. I want to know, beyond why, I want to know how somebody with a trowel, a shovel, and a plastic bucket unearthed a full-sized excavator from her yard. That's the real question. We also did the aquarium, which was hit by the massive wave of the island coming up in the main story. So now we have the submarine. So let's jump into it. Meth. You know, with Muckingham, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised at all if why is some of this moss already been cleaned away? Like, thanks again for your help. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I say no problem, but like, oh my god, yeah, it's a problem. Right, there we go. It's not easy. There's not many people who'd be willing to wash a sub coated in the discharge of hundreds of species of invertebrates. Well, now that's just, okay. Do you know much about the biology of marine invertebrates? No, I do not. I don't want to. I don't want to know that much about it. They're fascinating, but I'm sure that for a marine biologist, they are the most fascinating thing in the world. I am not one of those people, though. My god, like, this thing is bad. Do I get a ladder or anything? I don't think so. I think I have to, like, yeet myself up here. Why did you have... I don't know why it felt necessary to, yeah, the discharge. You know, that's a good point. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so, but at the same time, it is like a full-on, like, hazmat type suit, so it might be all right. It might be all right. I mean, I'm sure he probably, like, you know, hoses it down afterwards. Although, what do you wear to hose down the suit that you clean everything in? Like, if you wear the suit to clean things, what do you clean the suit in? I'm pretty sure dungarees is not the right answer. I mean, in theory, it's not actually like it's not anything that bad. It's mostly just moss and grime, a little bit of rust, and I know I saw some barnacles, some barnacles on the bottom. But I would think that there would be barnacles everywhere on this thing, since it's a submarine. I figured you'd be playing more, you'd be doing more, Borderlands 4. I kind of looked at Borderlands 4, but then I'm like, you know, I haven't really been into Borderlands since, like, Borderlands 2. It's like, eh. The freezing? No, I haven't. I take it as the just as well adjusted and optimized as all the others then. Right, fine. There we go. Okay, good. Okay. You can't stay on. Oh, wow. That's bad. Like, I get trying to be like, hey, you know, we want to make we want people with the newest and best equipment to really enjoy it, but it's like, but if that comes at a sacrifice to, like, your average person, yeah, you kind of fucked up. The game is not optimized. People are just trying to run it at 4K at the highest quality and on bad machine. Oh, yeah, I'd heard like I'd seen a video like parodying their response to it. And somebody was like, "Oh no, you're just a poor that doesn't have a really good, doesn't have a really good machine." It's like, that's the majority of the people that are going to be buying your shit. Yeah, that's bullshit. Oh my god. I didn't realize that they were like, that was actually the like official fucking response. But my god, that is, yeah. Why don't you just tell people that they don't want that they only want certain people playing their games? Like, that's essentially what they're saying. I bet. I mean, at best, the Borderlands series overall can be summed up as, you know, a run and gun, you know, simulator with the occasional like funny quips. It's not like, you know, you're not gonna get you know, that's what people expect from it. It's just to run around shooting shit. Yeah, that's just a piss. That's piss poor game making there. Thank you. Jump where I totally knew to jump. Damn it. Oh, wow. That's yeah, that's fucked up. Tell you what, Caden, you want to jump on mic and just like chat while we do this? That way I'm not like looking over every every 5 seconds like, oh wait, I didn't think the aquarium owned this. I thought the university owned this. Ah, okay. Right, where's the? I know this. I know this ship has like an actual name to it. Did they put the name on here anywhere? I'm trying to remember what it was, like Rowdy Sea something. Yeah, Rowdy Sea Life. That's the name of the submarine. Rowdy Sea Life. Yeah, that's the lack of optimization is one of the things that has me worried about some of the releases that are coming out, because it's like, you know, more and more they're like, hey, we want to make it as beautiful as possible, so we're only really focusing on trying to make it, you know, trying to optimize it just for, you know, like NVIDIA 40 series or bigger. For reasons that are poorly understood, the bedrock around the slopes of Rushless are extraordinarily fertile. Okay. Organisms of all kinds grow with remarkable rapidity and are famed worldwide for their extraordinary limb length. Okay. You don't need to brag about it. I mean, hello there, Johnny. Can we just, we can, well, actually the white might not, the white nozzle might not be that bad of an idea. We can get a wider swath. You just have to take it a bit slower. And we're not going to hit the rust as much as well. Alright, maybe we'll keep it with the green. Fucking gulls are... At least the ambient noise didn't like jump back up or anything. Man, those birds are annoying as hell. There we go. Okay. Gotta love the... It's mostly clean. You can't see any dirt. Even when you use the dirt finder mode, you still can't really see any dirt. But you haven't gotten it all. Guessing it was probably like a really bad piece of rust or something. Yeah. That's I mean, orange and yellow is it's a choice, or various shades of orange, I guess. It's not even yellow, it's just like two-tone orange with a white base. But that was not good. Alright. Alright, maybe we should go with a short extension at least. That's not too bad. All right, so anything that's metal really needs the yellow nozzle. I should probably figure out what the degrees are for them. What are they? What, 15? Okay. So it's 25 is green, 15 is yellow, and the white is 40. What are you? Oh, barnacle shells. Yeah, barnacles are pain in the ass. You know, I see a lot of initials and stuff, but like none of them are the initials of the ship. I'm beginning to wonder if the submarine is actually named the Rowdy Sea Life, or if that's just, you know, their affectionate nickname for it. I say affectionate. I'm not entirely sure they're very affectionate towards this thing. Right off, damn barnacles. All right. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah. There's a ladder here. Okay, good. There's the housing. I think I'm gonna have to get back onto the ship here. Our most famous resident is probably the rushless Nautilus. Nautilus logopedus? This amazing cephalopod is related to squid and octopi, but shelled, like the now extinct ammonites? The rushless Nautilus has a unique and beautiful pearlescence and can travel at remarkable speeds despite its tiny body and 20-foot-long tentacles. The Nautilus produces the ink you see on the viewing windows. Oh, you mean the windows that are pretty much all already cleaned? Yeah, I would not be, I'll just be honest with you, I would not be upset if these guys went extinct, because, dear gods, trying to clean up their mess is a pain. And anything that produces too much of a mess, you know, I mean, sure, it's job security, but I mean, okay, so it's all the HUD is okay, the top hull is all one thing. Good. That means clean the butt and we're done. Right, so you guys do realize that, like, rust doesn't just happen, right? Like, yeah, this rust indicates that you guys were not taking proper care of this vehicle. Like, rust does not just happen randomly because of a giant wave or anything like that. Like, it takes time. Like, I suppose if they were, like, if you guys, like, were going through, you know, like, electrified water or something like that, yeah, that would speed it up and cause rust to form really quickly, but I don't think that was your I don't think that's what you guys were doing. I mean, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, I don't know. But I don't think you're gonna run into, like, you know, water with a current in the ocean. I mean, most eels will, like, basically shock themselves if they're put into water with a high enough salt content. So what do we got? Air tanks, ballast tanks, okay. All held by this, by a couple ratchet straps, it looks like. Not exactly well designed. Those things should be, like, you know, sealed and like really firmly attached to this. Like, I'm pretty sure you could cut through these bands with a knife if you really wanted to. Thing. Wow, I just apparently Wishy decided not to jump. Hey, jump! He's like, eh, don't feel like it. I think there's gonna be like a big old gap between the tanks and the hull that I'm gonna need to clean. Yep. Alright, let's get the crack. Let's attack the bottom. Not so bad. Would appreciate being able to lower it down so that I'm not like don't have as far to shoot the water, but apparently they do not trust me with the keys to the crane. They trust me to clean all the crap off their submarine, but that's about it. All right. Is this part anyway? Oh, it's a propeller bracket. Then we're going with the specialty mod. Strut. All right. So many fanciful names for all this crap. Okay, let's try. What the hell? Oh, danger, propane. Well, thank you for thank you for telling me. Thankfully, we're just shooting water. We're not shooting fire. This is prone, really? Oh, thank goodness. It is very forgiving as far as that part goes. That's good, because getting in and all the little fans and stuff, yeah, that would have been nightmare. All the little all the little turbine blades and stuff, yeah. You can take that and shove it up your ass. Okay, how you go forward, you rise up. You go backwards, you rise up. The hell? How the fuck does that work? We actually, like, get ourselves down in... Nope. Okay. Nope, we cannot. All right, fine. Hey, more text. Also, unique to our coastline is the Muckingham Sea Marrow. Well, yeah, it's named after... It's the world's largest member of the sea cucumber family. I mean, if you ignore Guybrush Threepwood's ship. Like its cousins, it's vitally important to the ecosystem. According to you, everything is vital to the ecosystem. It absorbs organic matter and poops out almost pure substrate, helping to protect against algal blooms. Sandy deposits you can see on the sub's hatch are from the sea marrow. Okay. That's cool. So you don't mind using the term poop, but what's covering the submarine was termed as discharge. I am really beginning to wonder what it is that you have me cleaning off of this thing now. I'm kind of surprised, since this is like used by the university, that they didn't have, like, you know, their grad students doing this. Surprised they haven't said anything about cats. Like, Muckingham seems to be obsessed with cats. Although maybe we might actually be outside of Muckingham at this point. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Are we? No, we are at the Crab Bay Marina, so we are outside of Muckingham. We are like on the other side of the... I think we're actually on the other side of the desert from Muckingham. Unless Muckingham is technically, the desert is all part of Muckingham. That's one of the reasons why I'm really one of the many reasons I should say that I'm really looking forward to the second game. Is it's like, okay, so we get to go outside. We are dealing with things in the county as a whole, not like, oh hey, we're just gonna, we're only gonna be dealing with the, just the basics. We're just dealing with the city. Just the one area. It's like, no. We are branching out to the whole damn county. Which I'm sure is going to be just, I'm sure they all get along, and then nobody's going to be like, oh, Muckingham, that place? We're so much better. Oh, good heavens. Like, all the different angles. I don't think the helicopter was even this bad. I'm not sure the Pelican was this bad. All right. Lastly, it would be remiss not to mention my absolute favorite, the Caldera County barnacle. Really? That's your favorite? A barnacle? Whilst they look a bit like snails, barnacles are essentially crabs that can't be bothered to run out for food. You make them sound lazy. Instead, they latch themselves onto something and use their legs to waft food into their mouths instead. Hey, I've known people like that. Who wouldn't want that life? I mean, you know, if you can survive without exercise, sure. Many empty barnacle shells can be found over the Rowdy's main fuselage. Yes, I've already cleaned a lot of them off. Like, if you think about it, you know, a human that does that, yeah, a human that does that is lazy. A barnacle, I mean, that's just kind of how nature made them, I guess. All right. Ooh, okay. I mean, I kind of have to get up in here like this. Unless I can hit it from, like, right... Oh, I guess I can hit it from up here. All right. all the barnacles off. Barnacles are not good for boats. What was that? Alright, one of the pipes. Okay, cool. That works. A lot of the lower hull to do. Wow. Right, that ballast tank is done. All right, let's... I'm gonna take this one then. Good gods. Like, holy crap, this thing is... Like, this is more than just muck and barnacle shells, okay? I'm just gonna call it here. This is a whole lot more than what you told us about. Like, I understand you guys love marine life and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck all of it. Like, I would be happy, like, not... I would be happy with having fewer jobs if it meant that I didn't have to deal with, like, all of this. I don't even know what I hit with that one. There's still the other pipe. And that air tank. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, just randomly dropping down is like, yeah, that is supremely annoying. Especially with all the times where it's like, hey, you know, you can stand on just about anything. You can balance on the back. You know, you can balance on the seat of a penny farthing. No problem, but Okay, that strap is done. That strap is done. The tank is done. All right. There's that. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and get this grabber. I'm pretty sure that's not the technical name for it, but apparently what they call it is a grabber. I think those are usually called like mechanical claws or something like that. All right. Let's see if we can figure out where we need to be to get the rest of this. All right. All right, we're up to 94%. There's the hatch that they use when they're underwater, obviously. All right, yeah. Now we're starting to get a lot of dings. So obviously we're going to need to hit this from the top. All right, there's that. Cool. So let's detail out all of these tanks and nozzles and Alright, that strap is done, that tank is done, that strap is done, that pipe is done. That pipe's done, tank is done, strap is done, second strap is done. Upper tank still needs some work, and so does that pipe. Okay. So let's go up one level. So now we must need to hit it from this angle. Yeah. The joys of cleaning cylinders that you can't fucking move. But I look at them from every conceivable frickin' angle. All right. Headlight casing. Okay, that one, lower hole and underside hatch porthole. All right. Now we just need this one headlight casing that's off on this side. I'm sure it's probably just like some minute little fucking speck of dirt. Yep. Wow, didn't even have to spray it that long or that hard. Just one little spot. Okay, that was they were very generous on that. The submarine looks as clean as a whistle. I have seen some filthy fucking whistles in my time, so don't say that. If whistles need indeed be clean. Okay, good. They did think about that. I would have thought they'd be half bound by spittle. Okay, you're going a bit far into it, but I agree. All the best, and let me know if you require a written form of recommendation. Your work is top-notch. Oh, that's cool. Bonus shops. Okay, so we're on to Muckingham Files Part 4. We have the Joypad, Acacia Avenue in Muckingham, the Modern Mansion. We also have Clean the Fireplane from Highfalutin Aerodrome. That is one hell of a name. Highfalutin Aerodrome. So at this rate, I would say yes, we will be done with the Muckingham Files by the time that that Powerwash Simulator 2 comes out. Which is absolutely awesome. Devin King. Dirt Finder General. Oh, I know who recommended you to me. Can you believe the state of my crib? The joypad? Construction's just been completed and already it's wrecked like this. TBH, I'm not sure what happened. I've been away all week at a networking event trying to get my new crypto coin off the ground. I don't want to clean your house. I want to burn your house to the fucking ground because no, you're a crypto bro and you're just, yeah, I'm pretty sure your mansion's going to be fucking ugly as shit. I'm guessing the construction guys left the building materials out and maybe a twister did the rest? Can't get a hold of them though. They've blocked me. Damn cowboys! Okay, your Britishness is showing. Your Britishness is showing. Like, my God, can you be any more British? Like, the Brits are the only people that I know of that refer to shoddy workmanship as, it was done by cowboys! Oh, wow. Oh. What a mess. Ugh. Can't believe it. You better start believing it, because, man, I am pretty sure this was not done by random. I'm pretty sure they dislike you. If the builders turn up, let me know. I most definitely will not. I still haven't had full sign-off on them agreeing to be paid in my new crypto muck coin instead of the dollar. Well, there's your they better head after this. Okay, so now you're trying to force them to accept your crappy cryptocurrency instead of, you know, US currency. Yeah, get fucked. What about you? What about me? I don't want your damn crypto coins. Fancy a sick deal? Well, it would be a sick deal because, you know, anybody who's trying to pay you in cryptocurrency is, yeah, it's ooh, they are trying to pump their stuff. Trust me, it's going to be 100 times worth within the month. I will take my chances with old-fashioned money, thank you. All right. Let's come to the end here. Yeah, I think I understand why the builders left. You tried paying them in cryptocurrency, and they said, hell no, pay us in US dollars. And you said, well, no, you gotta... They even graffitied the place. Yeah, I don't think you're ever going to see these builders again. Oh yeah, I am leaving the graffiti up until the very end. Now some of this graffiti reminds me of like the reminds me a little bit of the house flipper. Like especially how they've got the wiring labeled and notated and stuff. Like the graffiti really does tell you what they had planned and everything. Like, okay, you know, there was supposed to be a wall there, and then goes up. There's supposed to be a wall there, and then a door there. So yeah, they really did just like leave halfway through the job, and it's like, wait, he's still not wanting to pay us in actual currencies, wanting to pay us in cryptocurrency. Fuck you. We out. There's some jobs that you just, yeah, you just say, hey, this is not worth completing. We'll take the loss. That is that swirl on the windows is just really what the fuck. This even kind of reminds me of the house that in House Flip that we had to modernize. By the way, the mailbox is just for aesthetics. What? I get my mail redirected to my VR headset and dictated to me by AI over my breakfast probiotics. Oh, you are just the worst kind of person. Information should be digested at the same time as food. But that means that you should be spreading it out over a 24-hour period. You do realize that the human body, like, you know, digests over a longer period than just, like, when you're eating, right? Like, yeah, this guy is the worst kind of person. He is just hands down the worst kind of person. Like, I love how the basically, like, the graffiti kind of tells you the story. At least from the builder's point of view. Like, yeah, this guy's awful. This guy's bad. Guy's a space cadet. So it looks like he was wanting like an enclosed porch back here. I wonder, I can't help but wonder how many, you know, changes he made during the building progress. Like, oh, hey, you know what would be really cool? Hey, how about you guys do this and this and this and... this side of it too. There we go. Wow, he actually has some. He actually had some sections that are wooden. I'm impressed. I thought he was like going all concrete. Or those, like, you know, outdated old, you know, part of the original house that was supposed to be pulled out. Also, where did the name Dirt Finder General? What's with the name Dirt Finder General? Look, that was something that the mayor came up with, okay? I'm not happy about that one. I should let you know that in addition to being a tech creator, I'm also a brand engineer. I'm sure you're also an influencer, too. I'll give you 5 minutes in the Mind Palace on the house. I don't want anything to do with your mind, thank you. Based on what you were obviously wanting them to do with this house, your mind is a waste. It is a vast land of nothingness. So I appreciate the offer, but I am going to respectfully decline. There we go. All right. I was gonna say, I'm like, come on, that should be clean by now. Come on. Like, I'm wondering if this Devon King, like, read the memoirs of one Blake Thrust and was like, yeah, this guy was a genius. He was also a criminal from a family of criminals. This is not somebody you want to emulate. Okay, this is not somebody you should. This is not somebody you should want. That you should be wanting to emulate. But I'm sure there's plenty of people who'd be like, "Oh yeah, well, I mean, he was a criminal, but he made a lot of money." All right, let's go ahead and bump that up a bit. So yeah, we've got dirt on the other side as well. Who needs scaffolding? We have extra long extensions. We're still only using the 25 degree. We can bump it down to the 15. I am a little curious as to why they gave us 3 ladders, though. Or those ladders left over by the construction company. Wait. No, that's... So wait a second, they threw concrete up. That would explain why this stuff is so hard to get off. And this is just grind, so that's no problem. But, like, aren't we cleaning concrete? Not, like, cleaning off concrete, but, like, the surface that we are cleaning is concrete. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure that counts as graffiti either. I mean, technically, that's markings to help, you know, guide the construction. Good grief. Yeah, it is a huge house. It's not even completed yet. Or probably never will be completed, honestly. Because if the previous builders aren't going to complete the job, yeah, you're probably not going to get a reputable construction company out here to finish the job. Because they're going to tell people about what kind of a shit show it is. All right. Oh, really? Of course, he's one of those, he's like a fitness bro, too. First things first, future-proof your business. Big decision to make. Yeah, maybe pay your workers. Either engage the future, take on the automatons, and reflect in your name, or something like, oh God, no. I am not using leet speak for my fucking name, dipshit. Get the fuck out of here with that. Leet speak was lame back in my day. But yeah, the construction people are like, where's our money? Look like there's any graffiti out here. Do not walk around here. Why not? What's out here? Here they are saying, where's our money? Okay, so the house wasn't even finished, but they installed an air conditioner. That's kind of the cart before the horse, isn't it? All right, I think we'll do the roof manually, and then we're going to speed run the rest of it. Because even a game as smooth and satisfying as this, it's like there's a certain point where it's like it's just too much. It's just too much, not enough variety, and yeah. Ah, okay, I'm blind now. Thank you. Fuck. All right. Time to hit it fast. Wait a second. There is more graffiti here. Cement mixer goes over here. Conversely, future people will need an element of tradition in their lives. Will that be you? They'll need to know that when they hire you, they're getting a slice of human pie. No? Something like partners in grind. Oh my God, you are horrible. Like, as a pun, hilarious. As an actual business name, what the fuck is wrong with you? This will impact your rate, though. Business called is aspirational and can charge at 5x prestige fee. Right, no forklifts. Duderella. Dude, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, so we're going to take the long extension. We're going to take the 0-point nozzle. We're going to say go ahead and just bing, bang, boom. All right, let's make sure we got everything. Oh, little gnome guy's trying to work out. Not supposed to do a bench press here. That's what the bench is for. Why it's called a bench press. right, let's see here. Oh, wow, I didn't even get all the barbells and stuff. Jeez. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's see here. Front porch handle? All right. Second floor roof. All right. Yeah, see, even... Oh, yep, there it is. Third floor ceilings. Third floor upper wall. You're talking like the outside. Ah, that. Even from the aerial view, he's like, fuck you. Your skills are formidable. Finally, the joypad, home of the Devon King, is complete. You know, my neighbors deemed my AR, saying those builders made that mess on purpose, chucking those bags of cement everywhere. Can you believe that? Yes. No way I'm paying them now. And Muck Coin's already stabilized to within 1/10 of its launch price, so it's their loss. Anyway, I've transferred your funds. Can't say I understand why you'd want to get paid in yesterday's money when I was offering you the sweet taste of the future, but it's your call. Great job, though. You're worth every cent. Yeah, and it was $200. $200 for all that. Fucking kidding me? Florian Perez. Now, this is the pilot for the fire department. Also, Cal's romantic interest. Doc, I'm sure you can tell by the state of the Sky Whale that things are getting plenty fractious out there. We're doing all we can, but will it be enough? Who knows? This plane wasn't built for any tiny airport like this, but I had no choice. Those folks in Pumpington needed their extra water drop. And if I'd have tried to make it all the way to the city strip, I would have run out of fuel. Gotta say, with that caked up windscreen, wow, okay, that totally takes on a different meaning these days. I'm not sure how I landed it at all. It was pretty hairy, I can tell you. Are you okay to clean it up so I can check it over? Pretty sure everything's fine, but you never know. So we'll go ahead and get some photos here and of the next job, and then we'll call it a night. All right, so we need to go into options, turn off our crosshair details. All right. Then we'll be on to Muckingham Files Part 5, which is just clean the dessert parlor. Jenna Smintana? Power washer. I love my staff. I really do. They're great with customers. They have lots of amazing ideas for new flavors. They're always upbeat and they keep their cool in just about any situation. But they did not react well to the presence of a raccoon in my ice cream parlor. No, they did not. So let's go ahead and get some shots of this then, and all right. I mean, it is a big area, but it is like gonna be real super easy to clean. Like there's nothing that's like really stuck in and ground in or anything. I feel like I should explain what happened. Okay, we'll worry about that tomorrow. Oh, can you get that off the screen? Thank you. There we go. All right, so yeah, we've got a dessert parlor, and what is the final one? The final one is the sculpture park and subway train. Oh, no way, we actually... Oh, wow. So the... Now, is it just the 0 degree and the tri-tip, or do we get all of our stuff? I feel like this is an important question. No, we get all the stuff. Good. It's just denoting that these are probably what you're going to want to use. So yeah, oh, they've even changed all of the posters. That's kind of a shame, actually. But we actually get to, oh. Hey, it's the first time that they actually like have like opening and closing doors and stuff. That's kind of, oh, hey buddy. That's actually kind of cool. So let's see, we have the Buckleton Fest. Washington, historical tours. So yeah, that's just Washington. At least I kept it clean. That's something. Do we actually, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, do we actually have to clean the top? Yep, we have to clean it all. All right. Okay, well, that's for a future stream because we're all out of time for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, Twitter account, Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for the Discord server where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with more Red Dead Redemption 2. And then that following midnight, we'll be back with Powerwash, more Powerwash Simulator. And we are just, yeah, we're almost a week away. We are almost a week away from, actually, I think we might be like exactly 1 week away from Powerwash Simulator 2. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!